Beth, thank you so much for being willing to talk to me today. I'll just ask you a few questions and you can just say anything that you'd like, okay?
Okay.
So first, why don't you just tell us what your name is and when and where you were born?
My name now is Beth Savano. I was born in Moise, Montana.
And when were you born?
I was born June 29, 1920.
It's almost your birthday. And how old will you be at your birthday?
90.
90. Good for you, and how pretty you are.
Thank you.
So tell me a little about your life, Beth.
Well, I've had a very interesting life. We moved to close to Bozeman, Montana. Went to grade school. Went to college in Bozeman. Graduated from Montana State University and headed for California.
Oh, really? How old were you then?
Must have been 22.
Someplace in that neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, 22 or something like that.
And tell me about your family. How many children did you have?
Well, I had 2 children. One is deceased.
I'm sorry.
And I have one son who is Randy Simpson, and he has a business in Redding.
In Redding, how nice.
And I have one granddaughter who will be 26 next month, and she is graduated from Santa Barbara and is working in San Francisco.
Oh, how nice. Well, Beth, tell me what your family does to make you happy.
Well, my son is very good to me. We do a lot of things together. Of course, he's 200 miles difference.
Right.
But I enjoy going to Redding, and we go to dinner, and he has a nice place there. And we have made, in the last 2 years, we have made a trip each year to Montana.
Oh, that's nice.
I have a brother there, and I love to go places, do things. I'm never home.
What do you do? What do you like to do?
Well, I belong to 3 senior centers. I belong to Concord Senior Club, Pleasant Hill Senior Club, and Walnut Creek Senior Club.
I didn't know that.
And I take advantage of their day trips and functions, dinners, whatever. And I do my volunteering at the Concord Seniors mostly.
You know, I always encourage people to go to senior centers because it was one of the things that my mother just loved when she was about 80 years old. She said it was the best thing that happened to her since she got old, was finding that senior center. Tell me about your volunteer work here at the Concord Senior Center.
Well, I cashier for the tea dance every Tuesday. I am one of the black and whites, which are actually waitresses for the dinners. I help when they put out the newsletter, and several other little jobs that somebody wants to do.
Sounds like you have a very interesting life, Beth.
I do.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
And I have, in 1960, I got my own tax business, so this is my 50 years doing income taxes.
And you're still doing income taxes? You still do them?
I think I'm getting out of it. Well, I'm kind of trying to sell my business, but I'm going in probably with for 1 more year, so my clients will not feel left out.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, if you were to give advice to somebody about what they could do to make their older relatives happy, what might you tell them?
Oh, just be friendly yourself and be happy, and suggest things, whether you play cards, whether you dance, whether you travel, or just visit.
And just visit.
That's the main thing.
All right. Thank you, Beth. I really appreciate your taking time to talk with me today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.